गोपीजना बालवा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजना बालवा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Stotra Divine Grace Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Granthra Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Sisi Guru and Gauranga. Sarva Shastra Piyusha, Sarva Vedaika Satphala, Sarva Siddhanta Ratnadhya, Sarva Lokeka Drikpada, Sarva Bhagavata Prana, Srimad Bhagavata Prabhu, Kalidvanta Ditaditya, Sri Krishna Parivartita, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanang Namaskritya Narang Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasa Tato Jaya Mudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naisthike Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Ajnanatirmirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Tapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhanitam Cha Namom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya. Hare Krishna. So, in spite of heavy rain, all the devotees are together here in the temple of Krishna Balaram Mandir to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. I heartily thank to all of you. So, this shower of nectar in the form of rain is pouring down. In the same way, we will hear some nectarian Krishna Katha in the title of Uddhav Sandesh. in today's discussion. Uddhav visits Vrindavan, 10th canto, chapter 46, text 6. Dharayanti atikrishrena prayah pranan kathanchana pratyagamana sandesher वल्लभ्यो मे मदात्मिकः धारयन्ति अतिकृष्णेन प्रायः प्राणान् कथञ्चन प्रत्यागमन संदेशे वल्लभ्यो मे मदात्मिकः धारयन्ति अतिकृष्णेन प्रायः प्राणान् कथञ्चन प्रत्यागमन संदेशे वल्लभ्यो मे मदात्मिकः. Please repeat. Dharayanti, they hold on. Atikrishnena, with great difficulty. Prayaha, barely. Pranan, to their lives. Kathanchana, somehow. Pratiagamana, of return. Sandeshe, by the promise. Vallabhya, the cowherd woman. May, my. Madatmikaha, who are fully dedicated to me. Translation and purport by the disciples of Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. Simply because I have promised to return to them, my fully devoted cowherd girlfriends struggle to maintain their lives somehow or other. Purport. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti, although the gopis of Vrindavan were apparently married, their husbands actually had no contact whatsoever with their supremely attractive qualities of form, taste, fragrance, sound, touch, and so on. Rather, their husbands merely presumed they are our wives. In other words, by Lord Krishna's spiritual potency, the gopis existed entirely for his pleasure. And Krishna loved them in the mood of a paramour. In fact, the gopis were manifestations of Krishna's internal nature, his supreme pleasure potency. So here it is said, Krishna's internal nature means Swarup Shakti, and his supreme pleasure potency is Ladini Shakti. And on the spiritual platform, they attracted to the Lord by their pure love. Nand Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, Lord Krishna's parents in Vrindavan, had also attained a most exalted state of love for Krishna. And they too could barely maintain their lives in his absence. Thus Uddhava would also give special attention to them. Hare Krishna. So this is a very exalted topic we are discussing. Many devotees, previous classes, they also said the same thing. This is really very exalted topic, and we, the tiny living entities, born in this 19th century of this modern age, how to understand this very exalted loving affair of Krishna and his dearmost devotees. But we should discuss. And oftentimes Prabhupada has mentioned in various places how the reason to discuss these topics we'll see in our discussion. Where Prabhupada has mentioned to read particular books, to read particular sections for those who are very mature and exalted in their devotion, they pass their life in Krishna consciousness many years. They can read this, and then they get absorbed in Krishna Lila. So Uddhava is such a personality that Krishna chose him to send to Vrindavan to console the gopis, to console the Brajavasis, in particular the gopis and the parents, Nanda Yashoda, like that. So those who are staying in Vrindavan, those who visit Vrindavan, they know one place in the Parikrama path that's known as Gyan Gudri. How many of you know? Okay, very nice. If you have never seen, sometime you go and visit that place. So this is just after Keshi Ghat, that famous place of the famous saint of Vrindavan, Pujya Sri Devacharya Maharaj, that Maluk Pit. So there the place is Gyan Gudri, where Narottam Das Thakur's deities are there, Sri Radha Braj Mohan. So our dear senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada, His Grace Dinabandhu, would take the devotees to that place sometime during the Narottam Das Thakur's festival. So this Uddhava had come. Krishna had sent Uddhava, and Uddhava was very highly scholar. Some people, they are very, very, very highly scholar, passed out from Banaras Hindu University or this university or that, or sometimes they say that Ohio University, USA written. Sometimes the people have the credibility that, oh, this devotee is USA written, Uddhava is heavenly written. Passed from the great Guru Bruhaspati, Deva Guru Bruhaspati's direct disciple, student. You can imagine the knowledge of Uddhava. He can convince anyone, and he is very highly scholar. Vrishninam Pravaro Mantri, and very intellectual. But at the same time, Krishna chose Uddhava. Uddhava is like next to Krishna, is a replica of Krishna. Even if by seeing, if someone see Uddhava, at first sight he will mistake that he is Krishna only. He looks exactly like Krishna and he knows the mind of Krishna. Like Sri Krishna manobhishtam sthapitam jana bhutale, and he is the Uddhava. So Krishna chose that Uddhava to send Vrindavan to console the gopis and the parents. So he had a trunk of knowledge, a burden of big knowledge. He had this desire that I can easily convince this simple, illiterate, cowherd women, those who have not even gone to the high school. I can simply convince them why they are lamenting and crying. What you know the result, that when he came with the trunk, the burden of knowledge, to convince the dearest devotees of the Lord Sri Krishna, especially the parents, he could not. In the subsequent verse you will hear, the Nanda Yasoda, he could not convince them. And what to speak of the gopis? He tried to convince and console them, but the love, the pure love of gopis towards Krishna is so high that Uddhava got convinced. Imagine, आप प्रचार करने गए, खुद ही प्रचारित हो गए. Uddhava came to preach here, the gopis, and he himself became preached by the gopis, the pure love of gopis. So, therefore, that place is known as Gyan Guddi. His Gyan has no value in front of the prem, love of Sri Krishna, gopis. So in text 4, Krishna, while sending Uddhava, he says, who are my dearmost devotees? He said, Taman manaska mat prana madarthe tyakta daihika mameva daitam preshtham atmanam manasa gataha. The gopis are, the minds of those gopis are always absorbed in me. Mat prana, madarthe tyakta daihika. Their lives are devoted to me. And for my sake they have abandoned, they have given up everything. Chodo gharbar chalo Haridwar, like they are saying in Hindi. So the gopis have given up everything. For me, for my sake, my devotees have given up everything, renouncing their bodies, they're renouncing ordinary happiness in this life, the religious duties. The two words come in this verse. Ye tyakta loka dharmascha madarthe tan vibhramiham. The gopis, they gave up loka and dharma. Very interesting word. Please pay your attention. What is this loka and dharma, which is related to our life also? Why? Because they have given the tyakta loka and dharma for my sake. Tan vibhramiham. So I sustain them. Okay? So here, dear devotees, the loka. One meaning of loka, gopis have given up loka. Loka means their relatives, their husband, their father, their mother, their brother, their sister, their relatives, their kinsmen, everything they have given up. And dharma. What is the dharma of a woman? If you see the Sanskrit word lajja, which is in English is shyness, the personification of lajja is woman. The another synonym of woman or stri is lajja. They have natural shyness. They cannot break this dharma, shyness. So the gopis, they have given up their lajja, saram, sab chhod diye. The shyness, the pativrata dharma, this dharma, that dharma, they given up everything. They gave up everything. Why? Madarthe, mere liye, for my sake, they gave up everything. So here the Acharyas wonderfully explain that if an ordinary devotee like you and me sitting here, when they gave up everything, their families, their parents, their village, their relatives, their kinsmen, and their dharma, as a son, their dharma is to serve the parents. As a brother, their dharma is to maintain the sisters. When a devotee like you and me, ordinary devotee, they give up everything and dedicate their life to Krishna, I sustain them. मैं उनको maintain करता हूँ. I sustain them. I protect them. To those devotees, those who have given up everything and joined full time, or they have dedicated their life exclusively for the service of the Lord. What will happen to my parents? Yes. What will happen to my brothers and sisters? What will happen to my relatives? What will happen to the society? No, everything will be taken care by Lord. And each one of us can experience this in their personal life. When they take a step towards Krishna and they give up everything and surrender to Krishna, how their job, their parents, their relatives, their family members, gradually they become all favorable to this person. Who is doing that? Can you ever thought? I don't want to advertise myself, but I can see in my life. Just to give you one case study, this can happen to anyone's life. When I joined, and very early at ISKCON Pune, my two sisters are not married. And in Indian culture, if you see, if someone is joined as becoming a sadhu, if the sisters are not married, it is very difficult for the family. The proposal will not come. They will not give any suitable candidate. But by Krishna's supreme arrangement, everything is get settled. My family members became devotee gradually. Those who are very strong against me and ISKCON, they were even going to the High Court to file a case against this society and those who preach to me. Anyone in your life, you can see how Krishna's mystical arrangements happens. And the sisters got married. Now they are devoted. Now they are getting initiated. In my hometown, they are by local spiritual master. I was surprised how Krishna is intervening in the life of a devotee, one who was dedicating the life for the service of Krishna. So that's what Krishna is saying. Even for a normal devotee like you and me, those who are SS, you know what is SS? Struggling sadhaka. Even for such devotee, Krishna is maintaining and sustaining to all of us. What to speak of gopis? Loka dharma. So, another meaning is interesting meaning. Acharya says that what is the meaning of loka and dharma is that one who has given up everything for the service of Krishna, Krishna protects and maintains that devotee and his dharma. Another meaning of loka dharma is his relatives and his relatives' dharma also maintained by Krishna. Like if some devotee joins, means full-time dedicates his life in the service of the Lord, Krishna protects his relatives, the devotee's relatives. That is called loka. Krishna, the devotee have also parents, the devotee have also brother and sister and his kinsmen. Everyone is protected by the Supreme Lord. Loka and dharma, and their dharma, whatever their duties, Krishna maintains them, protects them. So this is the verdict, promise Krishna is saying that even for a normal devotee I protect them and maintain them. What to speak of the gopis, those who are like my heart. They stay in my dil, Krishna says. They remain in my heart. how much I am concerned about them. So in this way, Krishna is saying to Uddhava. And then we heard text 5. And today we are discussing text 6. Subodhini, one interesting commentary by Sripad Ballavacharya. He says one very nice point. He says that Uddhava was a male, just for conventional understanding, right? Uddhava was a male, in a male body, and gopis were in female body. Let us discuss. How Krishna sent a Prabhuji to convince Mataji? He could have sent some Mataji to preach and console and convince Matajis. So Ballavacharya Mahaprabhu gives an interesting meaning to this. Though Uddhava was male body, but who was Uddhava? Krishna's Daita Sakha, dear and dearest Sakha of Krishna. So as I said that Sri Krishna Manobhishtam, one who understands the mind of Krishna. There is no difference between Krishna and Uddhava. So he knew that if Uddhava is such an exalted devotee and friend and brother of me, if he goes to Braj and convince the gopis, there will be no harm, because he is just next to me. He is the next avatar of me, like next Krishna part 2. And in case of the gopis, they are so devoted to me. Listen carefully. The gopis are so devoted to me. They day in and out they love and they remember me so much that their mind will not go to any other man, even if I send Uddhava. Is it clear? Even if I send Uddhava, see, these are all conventional discussion. In the spiritual realm, there is no bodily attraction between man and woman. But in a conventional way, this point is being discussed. The gopis, they are not being attracted to their own husband. In Ras Leela Prasang, it is said that when Krishna played the flute in Bansivat, calling all the gopis went away from their home. Now you may arise the question that how could the husbands allow the gopis to go to another man? Actually, the gopis, due to the influence of Yogamaya in the form of Purnamasi, the husband thought that our wives are sleeping next to us. They thought our wives are next to us, but they are not there. They were with Krishna. So, if the wives even they don't care their own husband, they don't get attracted to their own husband, what to speak of getting attracted to another man? So therefore, Uddhava was sent to console the gopis. There is no issue sending a Sakha to console the Sakhis. That is completely spiritual. And then today's verse, text 6, he says that now the question may arise that how can gopis they sustain their lives? अपने जीवन को धारण कैसे किए हैं अभी तक? Without you, they would have died, no? They would have died. They would have given up their life. How can they sustain their lives? This verse, text 6 is there. This verse is the answer to this question. He says that dharayanti, Krishna says, dharayanti ati krishnena prayah pranan kathanchana pratyagamana sandesir ballavo me madatmika. Dear Uddhava, they are madatmika who are fully dedicated to me. They are in me, I am in them. We are one. Okay? So they are fully dedicated to me, Madatmika. And they are Vallabhya. They are gopis. I am a gopo. And they are the gopis. So they belong to me. So Jiva Goswami Pad says that, who is called a Brahmani? Can anyone say? The wife of a Brahmana. Brahman ke patni ko Brahmani kehte hain. The wife of a Brahman is Brahmani. In the same way, who is called a gopi? The wife of a gopa. So Krishna is saying, I am a gopi, so they are gopis. So they are belong to me. They are Vallabhya. And then they have, because I had promised them, Pratyagamana Sandese. I promised them, I send message that Prati Agamana, I will return. If you have read Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, okay? If you have heard Srimad Bhagavatam previous chapters, can anyone please help me where Krishna had said to the gopis, I will come? Can anyone remember? Where Krishna had said that I will come? Is there any Sanskrit word or English word? Ayasye iti. Please repeat after me. Speak loudly. Ayasye iti. So please remember this word. If anyone asks you some question, kaun banega karodpati question, that where Krishna said that I will come. So this word is there in 10th canto. Ayasye iti. I will come. While going from Vrindavan to Mathura. So he had said, and Krishna never say lie. Because Krishna is Satya Pratam Satya Paramti Satyam. So Krishna speaks truth, Satyavadi. So Krishna said, Ayasya iti, I will come. So this Sandesh, and the word here is Sandeseir, it's in plural, Bahuvachan. Not just one Sandesh while going to Mathura, Krishna said that Ayasya, I will come. Or more clearly if you see, then in Braj Vrindavan, in local Brajvasis, they say also that Krishna had promised that I will come Parso. Therefore the village name is Palso. Here is our Barsanavasi is there. So from Govardhan to Barsana, if you go, there is one village come Palso, Apabhransa. So Krishna had said, I will come Parso, day after tomorrow. So Krishna had said, Krishna never speak lie. He said that I will come. And Sandesher, the plural, Krishna had sent several messages through several medium to console them. Otherwise, they gopis would have died much before. वो तो कभी का प्राण छोड़ देते. Only because of this message, they have sustained their life. And how this message, because of this message, see the verse, Dharayanti Atikrishrena. With great difficulty, they hold on their life. With great difficulty. It's not so easy to live absence of Krishna. This is the state what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. Yugayitam nimishena chakshusha pravrusayitam. One moment without Krishna is like yuga, millions of years. Do you feel like this? One moment without prasad. It's like millions of yugas. At least in case of us, this is applicable. But for the devotees, Vrajavasis, one moment except Krishna is like millions of ages, yugas. So, therefore he said, Ati Krishna, with great difficulty they have hold their life. Because, and pranan, kathanchana, somehow they have hold their life, pranan. Prayah, somehow they have hold their life, otherwise they would have given up much before. And prayah pranan, some acharya say that Uddhava, I can see from a distance with my spiritual vision, prayah pranan, some of them have given their life also. मथुरा से रह के कृष्ण वृंदावन को देख रहे हैं, and there Krishna is singing in Vrindavan that कुछ गोपी तो शरीर भी छोड़ दिए. Some of the gopis have given their life, given up their life. I can see it. Therefore it is prayah. And most of them they have sustained their life just for this word, pratyagamana. Uddhava may ask, okay, what is the relation of their relation to you? Krishna says that Vallabhya, they are gopis, I am a gopa, so they are belongs to me. Even though they are gopis, they are the wife of the gopas. Their husbands have no connection with the gopis. Because these gopis are Swarup Shakti. What is that? Swarup Shakti, internal potency. On top of that, the Hladini Shakti, my pleasure potency. So Swarup Shakti have three phases. You know this from Chaitanya Shikshamrut. Sandhini, Sambit and Hladini. So the gopis are Hladini Shakti of the Swarup Shakti. So they are mine. So someone may say, oh Lord Krishna, you are Atmaram, you are self-satisfied. You always dwell in yourself. But Krishna says, although I am Atmaram, but still I run behind the gopis because I am Gopi Ram. They are in me and I derive pleasure from them. The devotees. So for this reason, they deserve mercy of me. So in this way, he had sent many messages to console them. So the gopis began to meditate day and night. Or when Krishna will return, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, this day, on which day, next month, like that, they are thinking. So whenever they think of Krishna not coming, they are fainting. Again, when they come to their sense, they think, no, Krishna said they will come. How will we give up our life? If we give up our life, then how our beloved will sustain? This is called love, no? Pure love. The beloved is not giving up the life so that his or her beloved will sustain himself. So when they think that the message has come, Krishna will return, they wake up. And when the intense separation comes, again they faint. So in this way, their life, their days and nights, their time management of the day, they goes like this. All their relatives, their in-laws, their friend, their kinsmen, their relatives, they think that ये तो सब पागल हो गए. Any time they can die. They were thinking like that because they are man manaska. And who are the gopis? My dear devotees, they are not the girls of from Mumbai, Pune or Delhi. They are the Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhis Tabhirya Eva Nijarupa Taya Kalabhi. The gopis are Taya Kalabhi. They are Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. They are not the girls of this world. The Krishna's own pleasure potency, and who are the embodiments of Madhurya Bhav. So it's what natural for gopis to think of, to become absorbed in Krishna. So that the gopis think that they are married to other women, they are created by the Lila Shakti. It's only the appearance that they sleep with their husband. Otherwise, the husband they never touch the gopis. How can they touch the gopis, the Swarup Shakti of the Supreme Lord? Can Ravana touch the Sita Devi? No, it was just Maya Sita. So therefore Krishna says that, Uddhava, all the people of Braj, they should be pacified, since they take me as their life. First, the Sandesh was in general. Hari Hari. The message was for, in general, to all the Brajavasis. Brajavasis means what? Gopis, Gopas, Baba, Maiya, Sakha, Siddham, Subal, Madhumangal, cow, calf, ants, gileri, the squirrels, the trees, the plants, for all of them, the general message was there. Because they all loved Krishna. It is said when Krishna was in the coil of Kaliya, the trees, they dried up. Do you know this? We go in Vrindavan Parikrama, there is Kaliya Daha. When Krishna was in the coil of Kaliya, the trees and plants, they are all dried up. Oh, Krishna, because they cannot sustain their life without Krishna. They are all dried up. So the trees are also loving Krishna. This is called Vrindavan. Even starting from the ant, the trees, the gopis, everyone loved Krishna. So therefore the message was in general for everyone. But Krishna says, I must therefore respect to the cowherd community by sending the message. He said, even the Upananda Baba, Krishna's Tau, father, brother of his father, and my dear Sakha Sridham Madhumangal, they should be consoled. But one point we have to understand that actually when the message was sent to the Brajavasis, there are 3 levels of devotee in Braj. Very interesting. Jiva Goswami says that there are 3 types of prema in Gokula. Prema with predominance of longing separation. That shows in case of gopis and parents. Prema with predominance of longing. Second, prema with predominance of familiarity. Second type of prema. Who are they? They are the friends. They are the friends, the cowherd friends. Because they have the familiarity. And prema, third thing, prema without discrimination. Who are they? Cows. Cows and calves and all the animals and creatures. So they have the prema without discrimination. So it is said that prema, when it becomes intense, even elsewhere, anywhere in the creation, produce a direct appearance of Krishna. Okay, for the Brajavasis, that is prema. But even that love, any devotee in entire creation, anywhere, if he or she shows that love is so, if that love is so intense, he can have a direct appearance of Krishna. And for example, Bilomangal Thakur, while coming to Vrindavan, although he was blind, but Krishna came in front of him. He could experience, he could perceive. Dear devotees, from the example of Bilomangal Thakur, you can see हम कृष्ण को कैसे देख सकते हैं? इन्हें आंखों से? How can you see Krishna with his eyes? Then if you say yes, then Bilomangal Thakur had no eyes. So there are 2 drishti, Bahya drishti and Anta drishti. We can see Krishna with Anta drishti, Antas chakshu. When you develop your love, then we can see Krishna, Hriday, Antas chakshu. So Bilomangal Thakur can see. You can see there are many, the Surdas, one who is blind, he could see Krishna. My spiritual master gives one example. Guru Maharaj gives that one time one Sura, one blind saint came to see Banke Bihari. And many the boys, they accuse him. Hey Baba, for what you have come to see? Means you are blind, you cannot see. And the sadhu said that, I came so that he can see me. We come to temple so that Krishna Balaram Radhe Shyam can see us. What we can see with this charma chakshu? Yes? So, therefore, he says that the three levels of devotees, the friends and cows, the boyfriends and the cows, they were thinking Krishna is actually present when he shows as Sfurti. Little pay attention, you can understand. When Krishna left Vrindavan, okay? But we know that Krishna did not leave Vrindavan. He remained in Akrur Ghat. Akrur Ghat, Krishna remained in Vrindavan. And who went? Vasudev Krishna. So Krishna remained in Vrindavan where? In Sfurti. Sfurti means in remembrance, in memory. Every time the friends, the cowherd friends, they were seeing Krishna, that Krishna is, as if Krishna is coming and is joining us, going to the forest, herding the cows. And then when they come back, Krishna is no more. The cows also, they see Krishna in Sfurti. So Krishna remained in the Vrindavan. So for the friends and cows, Krishna remained in Braj as Sfurti. So they need not have to console by Uddhava. उद्धव जी का संदेश गाय और सखाओं के लिए नहीं था डायरेक्टली. Uddhava's sandesh was not for the friends and cows, because they were feeling the Sangha of Krishna, association of Krishna. But those who filled with longing, however, cannot trust even directly presence. Like gopis, the parents, Vatsalya Bhav, Nanda Yasoda, and especially the topmost Madhurya Bhav gopis, even Krishna is directly present next to them. Radharani and the gopis, they think, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Krishna left. Do you know the story of Prem Sarovar? Krishna was directly with them, no? Krishna is directly next to Radharani. But then Radharani says that Madhu went away. Madhu went. So even while in the presence of Krishna, they feel that Krishna is no more. What to speak of Krishna when left Vrindavan? How can they be consoled? Just Sfurti is not enough, devotees. Just this Sfurti, the remembrance of Krishna, that is not enough. Krishna has to come directly to console the gopis. Therefore, the gopis' love are super excellent. Mother Yasoda and Nanda Baba's love are supermost. This is the reason that Krishna sent Uddhava to console. In general, to all Brajavasis, especially the gopis and the parents, though the Krishna is there in the Vrindavan in the form of Spurti or in the form of remembrance, but they are not satisfied with that. They want the physical association of Krishna. And dear devotees, the $1 million question rise in the mind of devotees. Okay, he sent Uddhava, he sent message with the Uddhava to console them that I will come. Did Krishna ever come to Vrindavan to meet his dearmost devotees? Yes or no? When? Yeah, they say that Salvan Dantavakra. But my dear devotees, if you get some opportunity, if you read a book by His Holiness Shivram Swami Maharaj, you should read Krishna Sangati. Wonderful book. And there Maharaj narrates the various times when Krishna returned to Vrindavan to meet with his devotees. Actually, when Uddhava went back and he sent, he gave the message to the Krishna that Krishna, you have to go back, otherwise they will not live without you. And for short period of time, Krishna does return to Vrindavan. Rivol. Krishna does return to Vrindavan to meet with the gopis and to the Maya Baba, and quickly goes back to Mathura because the Jarasandha and parties, they are coming. So Krishna time and again comes, and several times in the detail in that book is written. But the last point I want to conclude with this, that we, the devotees, sadhakas, our aim is to attain that rati or bhava which is there in the Brajavasis. Now what is the way? Sanatana Goswami says in his Brihad Bhagavatamrita, he said, Tadhi tattat braja krida dhyana gana pradhanaya bhaktya sampadyati preshtham नाम संकीर्तन उज्ज्वलम. हम लोगों को क्या करना चाहिए? What should we do? Our mind and intelligence should be absorbed in Krishna Leela Sravan, Pathan, then Manan. Again I am repeating. Krishna Leela Sravan, Pathan, and then Manan. Dhyana, and then Gana. There are so many poems describing about the Krishna Leela. Gana, we should sing. Radha Krishna Pranamo Yugala Kiso. Like that, those padas, those ganas, in various, in Bengali, in Hindi, in Brajabhasa, so many padas are. So Sanatana Goswami writes in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, where devotees should engage in Gana, and especially he says that Bhaktya Sampadhyatya Preshtham Nama Sankirtana Ujjalam. The topmost devotional limbs one should do is Nama Sankirtanam. With Nama Sankirtan, one should read, hear and sing the songs of Radha Krishna. Nama Sankirtan means chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and doing Kirtan. At last, Prabhupada's statement will conclude with His Divine Grace Prabhupada saying in Krishna book, please listen carefully. Here Krishna was playing in this way. The Brajavasi is saying that. Here Krishna was playing in this way. Here Krishna was blowing his flute. Krishna was joking with us in this way. And Krishna was embracing us like this. This is called Leela Smaran. Krishna book Prabhupada has written. And it is the process of association with Krishna. Most recommended by great devotees, even by Lord Chaitanya. What Prabhupada is saying? Leela Smaran, it is the process of association with Krishna, most recommended by great devotees. Even Lord Chaitanya, when he was at Puri, enjoyed Leela Smaran, association with Krishna. Then Prabhupada writes very nice statement. Those in the most exalted position of devotional service and ecstasy can live with Krishna always by remembering his pastimes. How? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given us a transcendental literary work entitled Krishna Bhavanamrut. What is the society of our society's name? Antarashtriya Krishna Bhavanamrut Sangh, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. What is Krishna Bhavanamrut? This title Krishna Bhavanamrut, given by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, a book known as Krishna Bhavanamrut, which describes the Ashtayam Leela of Krishna. The whole day, what Krishna and Radharani and the gopis they do, that is Krishna Bhavanamrut. And Prabhupada writes in Krishna book, he says, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given us a transcendental literary work entitled Krishna Bhavanamrut, which is full with Krishna's pastimes. Exalted devotees can remain absorbed in Krishna thought by reading such books. Any book of Krishna Leela, he said, any book of Krishna Leela, even this book, means Prabhupada's own book, Krishna book, even this book, Krishna, or our teachings of Lord Chaitanya, is actually solace for devotees feeling separation from Krishna. So this is the tips Prabhupada has given in his books only. Only thing is one has to read and understand scrutinizingly and practice it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Lila ki, Uddhav Sandesh ki, Is there any comment or clarification? If any one or two, please, you are free to ask. Hare Krishna. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे।